What's your name is?
I'm Christina.
Christina. That's what everybody know you as?
Everybody knows me as Christy, though.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
I'm 22. I'm a Sagittarius. I've got one little girl. Her name is Taylor.
Yeah.
And honestly, I came from Florida. I came from Bradenton, Florida. And I moved down here in 2009 and everything when I got adopted.
How old you was when you came down here?
7.
7?
Yeah.
You got adopted?
Yeah, my adoption got finalized in 2009 when we moved up here.
You knew your original family or no?
Yeah, my adoption is through like the family. So my adopted parents are my aunt and uncle, really.
Okay.
So I know my biological mom and I know my biological dad. Mm-hmm. Other than that, our relationships aren't very relationships.
Right. They did something wrong or you did something wrong?
They did something wrong, really. It's not having answers on my questions that I had as being an adopted child. Not only that, it is what my birth giver did. She ended up choosing drugs and prostitution over taking care of kids.
Yeah.
So, like, growing up...
How old she was when she did all that?
When she had me, like, she had my brother Isaiah first, and then she had me. So I'd say she was maybe 18, 19.
Yeah.
Like, and then my dad was a little bit older than her.
Oh, your father is?
He's 46, 49,
and
I think.
18?
Well, she was 18. And so that means he was like 22, 24 at the time.
Yeah.
So that's how they met and everything.
Yeah.
I was born. Came down here in 2007. Moved to Bloomingdale. Went to West Chatham. Kind of came down here in the east side in 2020. Like, so...
Savannah? East
Savannah in 2020. Okay. That's when I met my baby daddy. My baby
daddy?
Yeah, my baby daddy. We had been friends through, like, elementary school, so we grew up together.
I thought you said you from Florida, then.
Yeah, but when I had started, we had started school down here.
Okay. So you born from Savannah?
No, I'm born in Florida. I'm born in Manatee County.
Okay.
So that's in Bradenton, Florida, which is 5 hours and 45 minutes away from here. Mm-hmm. And when I came down here, I had just started first grade.
Yeah.
So I had met my baby daddy. Me and my baby daddy grew up together and everything. I stayed on East 38 near Spring City when I came down here to the east side.
Yeah.
Since then...
What age you had a child at?
I had my little girl I was 21. I had her April 17th, 2023.
You met him y'all hooked together around 2021 and you did that again?
He got out of juvenile prison in 2019.
Yeah. That's
when we had started talking.
Yeah.
And like I had officially moved down here and moved in with him in 2020.
2020.
Yeah. So 3 years later I had my little girl. 2 months after I had my little girl, I ended up getting shot.
Shot?
Yes. It was by a 4-pounder, which is a 38 revolver.
4-pounder, 38 revolver.
Yeah, so it's like it took a 38 shell, a cop killer.
And how much you weigh?
I weigh 115 pounds, 120 at most.
Did it knock you down or no?
It shattered my right femur and the shrapnel blew out my knee joint.
How that went about though? Like it was something that you caused? Or?
No, it was like he had said it was an accident, but
he shot you?
Yeah, my baby daddy shot me.
By accident?
Supposedly. But we had been fighting the whole week before that to the point where the cops had gotten involved.
Yeah.
He had busted out my front teeth and everything.
Yeah.
And this is a couple months after I had my little girl.
Yeah. He called the police or you called the police?
His grandpa called the police.
Y'all was staying at his grandpa's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were staying at his grandpa's house right here on Vermont.
Yeah.
So, like, we had fought that whole week and everything. The night I had gotten shot, it all happened very quickly. Yeah. And the way it had happened, like all of a sudden, like I hear an extreme ringing sound in my ear. The room goes dizzy and spinny. And my baby daddy says, "Don't freak out."
That's because he shot you already?
Yeah, that's he already shot me and everything. By the time he said, "Don't freak out," I had already was screaming in agony because it had finally realized it had hit me. Yeah. Because I saw blood in the mirror and on my hands, but I don't know where the fuck it came, like where the hell it came from.
Because you just confused.
Yeah, I'm just confused. Like I'm disoriented because after that pop had went off and everything, like all I could hear was a ringing and seeing like the room spinning.
But did he ever like put? Did he?
Like he didn't. He ended up doing a tourniquet because I was in the fetal position when it had happened. So if he didn't have removed me from the fetal position, I would have lost even more blood. Like 5 minutes, if the EMTs didn't arrive, I would have been DOA, dead on arrival.
So you saying he helped you out?
Yeah, he basically saved my life, but also trying to take it.
Yeah. But did he ever pull out a gun on you before?
Yes.
So whenever you pulled the gun out this time, you was thinking it's the same move?
Yeah, I thought it was the same motion and everything because we had just got back out from being outside and everything, or on the block.
Yeah.
And it was loaded. Okay, I went to go hand it to him, and the revolver, like I guess it was cocked back once. Yeah. And not cocked all the way. So the minute he had touched it and grabbed the handle, it went off.
So he wasn't. So how the way I'm looking at it, I don't think he
intentionally did it. Yeah. Which I mean, I hope he didn't do it intentionally. So but
why was the gun cocked back for? That's not the way.
Because when I handed it to him, I guess I didn't realize it was in a safety position.
You cocked it back?
I guess when I handed it to him out my purse and everything, it cocked back.
Are you used to holding guns or no?
Yes, I am. So but I'm not used to holding revolvers because it was heavier. And I'm right-handed. I'm right dominant.
You only 100 and something pounds?
Yeah, I'm only 115 pounds at the time. And this 40-pound damn, heavy-ass gun, I had to hold with two hands when it's unloaded.
Yeah.
So carrying it loaded was a little scary for me. But I'm used to guns with safety. Yeah. Not just straight revolvers.
Are you and your baby father still cool now?
No. After several restraining orders and then PTOs.
You put the restraining order?
Yes, my folks have put the restraining order on him.
What's PTO?
It's a temporary protection order.
Temporary protection.
Yes.
That's for you? Or
that's for me and my child. So he can no longer be in it's like a restraining order, but if he's anywhere in the vicinity of me, he can go to jail.
You don't trust him?
No. After after he went to jail several times for domestic violence towards me and everything, no, I don't.
Did he had domestic violence with other people before or no?
No, because I was actually his
first love.
Yeah, really.
Was the same thing with you?
He had a girlfriend before me and everything. They were together for 6 years, but me and him, we had been together since the 3rd grade, really. Yeah. So, we had chemistry, we had history. Yeah. But now he's dead to me, really.
Do that make a difference, knowing a person since they're younger?
Yeah, because it was I never expected him to turn out like that, especially with the way his Mimi raised him and everything.
What Mimi is?
His grandma. Yeah. His Mimi, when his Mimi raised him and everything, she did the best he could. And
he had a good family.
Yeah, no, not really. He
had a better family. Your family or his family? You've been adopted, so...
Yeah, I had a better family, but it was also a mixed up childhood. Yeah.
His family partake in drugs or no?
Yes. His mama was actually a meth head, when he had him and everything.
So what drug use is your family like? Your mother?
My biological mom did heroin.
Yeah. What you think the reason to be? For the pleasure for them to escape some stuff that happened in the past.
It's for them to escape the past, really.
Okay.
And which I get it and everything, but it's all right there again.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
And so, he got arrested and everything for the first domestic violence, and then there was no contact order. Mm-hmm. And then he got arrested again for another one. After that third one, because he choked me out, he had stomped on my head a couple times. After he dragged me up through a trailer park.
Stomped on your head?
Yeah, with Air Forces. So, I had the Nike Air Force logo on the side of my head. Yeah. From where he stepped on it several times.
You called the police or you called
the actual trailer park actually called him because they could hear him. They could hear the screaming and everything. They could hear me saying, "Dylan, stop, you're hurting me." Yeah. He even got bit by the dog that my sister-in-law had. Okay.
Whenever women, they meet somebody and they be trying their best. They might call the police because they don't know what might happen. But after, like, I don't know, whenever the police come and arrive, they'll try to, like, downplay it. Like, nothing ain't happened.
Like, see, I was always taught, like, I watched my mom go, like, I saw my mom go through that. So my mama never wanted me to go through that. Yeah. But when I went through that and everything, I never really called the police.
Why you think you went through it, though?
Because I thought that's what love was. Yeah. Like, he told me he loved me and everything. And as a kid who never really had love growing up, like, okay, I'm going to take what you call love. Yeah. But then I realized as I got older and everything, especially after I had my little girl, and then when I got shot, it was like, hold on, that's not love. That's not.
Like, your father's in your life well or no?
Yeah, my biological dad is. He's, like, estranged and everything, but my male parental unit, which is my adopted dad, like, we don't really have a good relationship because of the stuff he's did.
But they don't show you, like, what love's supposed to be like?
No,
so
because
you never seen what real love's supposed to be like.
No, not really. So, because my male parental unit was an alcoholic, like a raging alcoholic. Yeah. So, like, I took care of my little siblings. My mama was working 2 jobs before she broke her back at 28. And was put on bed bound, like, ever since then. So I really took care of my 3 other siblings, still went to school, helped my mama, and still took care of the house.
But you don't think that affect you with what you got going on now?
Yeah, it does.
That hinder you?
It does. Like, because if I would have stayed a kid a little bit longer, then maybe, like, I would have, like, been something.
Yeah. Do you think it's still possible?
Yeah, it is still possible.
Honest.
Honestly,
what percent chance of you thinking it's still being possible if you was to be, like...
65.
65%?
Yeah. I'd say that at most. Okay. And it wouldn't be fully completed until I got everything completed with my daughter, going through with my daughter and everything. So she's not in my custody right now, but I do have rights. I do get visitations and everything.
Who custody is she in?
She's in my mama's custody, so okay. she's adopted through the family.
When last time you seen your daughter?
March 19th.
March 19th?
Yes.
Okay.
That's because that was my last supervision.
Do y'all have, like, how old your daughter is again?
She's 2. She just turned 2.
You think she's seen some of the things that you saw? It's not...
No, because the way where she is now and everything, with my sister-in-law and my transitional sibling, like, she's good. Yeah. Like, she's completed more milestones than I think that I could have helped her with. Because especially with her being a preemie. Yeah. So there's a premature baby. Yeah. I was supposed to have her March 28th. Mm-hmm. I ended up having her April 17th, which was like 6.5 weeks early.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, that's a big difference, especially for preemies.
How much like a normal baby?
And a normal baby, like when my daughter came out, she was 4.1. A normal baby is supposed to like weigh at least 5. So she was 4.1.
Was you in an abusive relationship before you had a child?
Yes.
Okay.
Like with my baby daddy, with the father of my child, and then my ex-boyfriend. Yeah. When I lived in Hazelhurst, because I had been like moved around since the age of 16, really.
Was you trying drugs at the time?
Yes.
Yeah. What drugs?
And like my substance abuse was mostly methamphetamines and then opiates, like the pills.
Do it make a difference between, like, whenever a person have, like, a child, do it make a difference between, like, trying, like, stuff like doctor prescribed, like, Adderall versus, like, street methamphetamine? Yes. Do it make a difference, or all of it's still going to affect the child?
Like, it does make a difference in some cases, but I was already on medicine and everything, and all that never really worked for me that I could tell. Mm-hmm. So that's why I started using the recreational drugs and everything.
Is it for, like, pleasure?
No, it's really to escape everything that I deal with.
So you feel normal? Yeah. Or you feel high?
Like, I feel, like, level-headed.
Level-headed.
Yeah, because
you can be like regular people.
Yeah, I could be like regular people. My social anxiety isn't as bad. Yeah. Like, it opens me up, really.
Do you think when people see you, they just look at you like a normal person?
No.
Why you think they don't?
Because, like, I don't have a full set of teeth. Yeah. I look like I'm 14. Yeah. So it's like, she's down bad already.
To me, if you just stand still, if you just right here, you just stand still, you look like a normal person to me. Yeah. But it's like your story it's a reason why your story just comes with. like somebody see you, they just gonna try to holler at you.
Yeah, because I'm cute, I'm beautiful, but there's a lot of things else that goes with me.
So what's some flaws what's some things that you think that don't make you like feel like attractive enough?
My mental health. Because I'm honestly a whole mental health case.
Yeah.
Like my anxiety, my depression, and my bipolar is really bad.
Okay. As far as before we end this interview out, as far as like some positive things that make you feel like, hey, I'm glad I'm me, what would those things be?
My smile my hair.
Your hair.
The way like I can uplift people even if they're in a bad mood.
You think about us communicating and talking, you thinking it's uplifting people? Mm-hmm. Do you feel something from out of just
Yes, because I really hope what I've been through or like all my traumatic stuff, like somebody can be inspired. Yeah. Not only that, they can find support or comfort in stuff I've been through.
Yeah. Hey, can we get another interview in tomorrow?
Yes.
We're going to make a part 2 to this.
Yes.
We're going to get another interview in. This is another Rich Guy interview, and we out.